So I hope all you guys are enjoying the snow. It's coming down a bit, isn't it? I've been lucky enough to work from home today, so I stuck out for 5 minutes, and I've done it because Neil at Racknload, you may have noticed, has disappeared off YouTube. He got 3 strikes, I think, against his account pretty much at the same time, and just got booted straight away. And they're all just for like airgun reviews, and this has happened to a number of channels. Airgun gear, you know, old Giles, he couldn't get more family friendly than that, but yeah, he lost his account. It was then subsequently reinstated, but a lot of other airgun, in the UK, airgun related channels have just disappeared. Some of them have come back up, some of them haven't. And YouTube have said it's just a mistake, and they've, you know, and it's not just us, it's not just airgunning. The military arms channel in the States have had strikes against their account. Hickok 45, Iraq War veteran, a few other sort of shooting related sites have had the same sort of thing happen. And as I said, YouTube have said it's just a glitch, and it's just that they've, after this recent shooting, they've been taking on all these new moderators, and some of them have been overzealous, shall we say, and they're trying to rectify the situation. And we've been seeing some of these channels coming back up and so on and so forth, but it's not actually just shooting. Infowars, for instance, which is quite, you know, Alex Jones tends to be a bit of a conspiracy theorist, shall we say.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
But it's basically a conservative outlet, you know. People like Paul Joseph Watson work there as well, and he's had strikes against his channel. And Sargon of Akkad, he lost his Google Plus account, or his Google account, so he couldn't get into YouTube. And so it's affecting everyone. And it's, you know, and it's been so dramatic in the UK that even Basque have got involved and made a statement saying about how, you know, they want YouTube to sort it out. So we shall have to see. But let's be honest here, this has been a bit of an ongoing thing, you know, with their censorious behaviour of wanting to, on one hand, telling young people to sort of rebel and to have a revolution, which is all very well and good if they're talking about feminism or LGBTQ rights or whatever. But what they're really doing is they're telling these young people to support globalism, to support the status quo in the institution. You know, conservatism is the new rock and roll. It is the new counterculture, and it's the very thing that they want to suppress. And it's, yeah, it's a worry. But what's the solution? Well, for the time being, like I said, poor old Neil at Racknload, if you want to get in contact with him and see what he's still producing, get onto minds.com, because that's where he's gone. Because Minds does actually allow you to upload to onto their servers. So make sure you get subscribed to Neil on Minds. And while you're there, by all means subscribe to me. I've been there for a while, and I must admit I haven't really been active on there for a little bit, but I will be now. I'm going to start uploading there on a regular basis as well as YouTube, because I could wake up tomorrow and find YouTube's disappeared. So yeah, these are sort of worrying times, really. But of course, you know, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, because, you know, you might find that I'm suddenly not here. And the same goes for like Callum English Shooting and whoever else you enjoy, even if it's not shooting related. If you like anything that's remotely considered conservative or anti-PC, then you're going to need to spread your net a little bit to keep in contact with the people that you like following. The other alternative, of course, in terms of videos, is to make sure you subscribe to me on Patreon. Because if you're on there, I mean, you can pay as little as $1 a month. It's not really about the money at this point. If you're on there, wherever I'm posting videos, I can link them to that. So, you know, if I'm on Minds and I disappear from there, which hopefully I won't, you know, I might get to Daily Motion or, you know, whatever, those videos will still be embedded on Patreon, so you'll be able to find me. And yeah, as I said, do the same for Callum and Neil as well, English Shooting, Racknload. These are worrying times. As I said, YouTube have said it's a glitch, and, you know, as I said, Basque have come and said to them, sort it out, because they're just thinking from a shooting perspective. But it's a bigger thing than that. It's a thing that's affecting everyone. Hopefully, service will resume as normal. Hopefully, maybe this weekend, depending on the weather. Funnily enough, I've got my brother's air rifle at the moment, but I thought it might not be the best time to upload an airgun video. But anyway, keep watching.